Hey friends, TUXX here. I just got back from BlizzCon. I'm actually having to reshoot this video, but I wanted to tell you guys, one thing that saved me at BlizzCon was good cables. And you know I'm a big believer in this. I've done reviews before on cables. I love good cables. And cheap, poor quality cables, they fall apart, they don't last, it's not a good situation. So you really want to go ahead and get some aftermarket cables. And this is a fantastic cable. This is available on Amazon.com. This is a 61 watt USB C-to-C cable. And it comes like this in a little envelope and opens up just like that. And basically the cable itself is a high quality cable. Professional people who do videos don't use dollar store cables, okay? And these cables aren't terribly expensive actually, but they're just not poor in quality. And so many people use the same basic cables that come with their phone or whatever, and those cables are not really meant to be quality. They're kind of just meant to be cheap, you know, to get you by. But this is a really good value because this cable will transmit data better. Again, 61 watts. So this USB-C cable will actually work for charging laptops. It'll do great for photo and video transfers. It really is a good cable. And actually, the most important part probably is the fact that you can be out in the field and you can be shooting video, and this cable will save you because your cable's not going to break at that critical moment where you're trying to get that special shot or transmit data, or maybe your phone is just running out of power, or your camera gear is running out of power and using external power brick, which you know I use lots of external power bricks to charge your device, okay, to keep it running. So it's really important to have good cables. This cable itself, let me go ahead and pull this off a little bit here for you. Again, this is USB-C. As you can see, USB-C to USB-C. So it's two USB-Cs. So very good for transmitting, and this will work for laptops. Now, I mentioned before the 61 watt part. A lot of cables are not spec'd to actually transmit enough data. In fact, sometimes I'm running a video from a camcorder from my Sony 4K camcorder into the computer. If it's a cheap cable, sometimes it just doesn't want to connect, you know, and you might think, oh, maybe my cable's bad, but oftentimes the cable just isn't spec'd for that type of data, you know, is a problem. So it's really good to have great cables. Now, this is available on Amazon, and I will have a link for you right down below, okay? So keep that in mind, click that link to get your own, but the cable itself is very good. Besides being USB-C, it has a nice plastic end. This is kind of more of a Macintosh white kind of look to it, so it's very good and techy. This part right here is actually built in to avoid the ends breaking. Sometimes cables, the ends will break and you lose connection right there, but this little extra rubber piece off the hard plastic kind of keeps it from breaking, and it helps protect the cable for longer life. That's on both ends, which is very good. And the cable itself is actually very thick to support that higher 61 watts, which is really important. And it really has a cool powder feel to it. Kind of rubbery, non-slip, very good, and just nice and long too. So this will actually, you could take a battery brick and have it stashed in a backpack or something and run this around to the side. So anyway, guys, I'm sorry my voice, I'm losing my voice after BlizzCon here, but I had to reshoot this video. But this cable is really great, and I'd recommend picking one up today, okay? So be sure and check it out. The link is down below here for you. And if you have questions, please just reach out to me, tuxtoys@gmail.com, okay? Thanks again for watching this video. I really appreciate it. Be sure and get good cables. And if you have questions, reach out, okay? Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.